What?
Can I talk?
Talk fast, yeah.
Darla and Yana send their love. They
Yes.
say you're amazing. Yana wants to spend time with you. She says, I want to have dinners with you. I want to discuss stuff with Justin. I want to hear about the Gematria. And I'm going to introduce Justin to the rabbis with Gematria. She says, I'm 100% on. She loved what I said to Joy. Couldn't agree more. We're not wasting our time. She said, if we don't do anything with these people, we don't do anything with these people at some point. But we are going to do what's on our scrolls. And she said, send Justin the biggest love. Everybody wants you. She says, because I had this whole big conversation. And she just says, we are the real deal. They are completely have our back.
Quick sound check. Are we out there, folks?
Good morning, 44 Trading Nation, DVG. I can hear you. It sounds like there's a
Awesome.
little bit of an echo though. I'm not too sure if anyone else is getting that. Could just be me.
Is there echo on my side, guys?
Actually, sounds good now. Sounds good now.
Okay. Well, good morning, 44 Trade Nation. Justin, good to see you. I'm going to have a short day today. No pun intended. Also probably short. I'm currently short SpaceX here pre-market, small size. A hot one on my list today. Why? The lockout period is today. So 900 million shares are potentially could hit the tape today. So that's for, early investors / employees going to have a chance to sell their stock today. So this thing could be pretty volatile today. That said, I'll keep an eye on the chip stocks as well. I did post the watch list, but Datadog came in horribly. CRM saw, basically software in general, kind of seeing that sympathy play to the downside. But Western Digital, kind of baffling. I'm not sure why it tanked. Had incredible earnings. At least it looked like it was incredible earnings. So maybe it was just baked into the price, I guess. But I'm watching WDC down pretty significantly. SanDisk also down. MU is also down. And this was kind of, I hate to say it, but I was contemplating this is what was going to happen. I started building some put options yesterday. I'll probably put some out a little further, like a long put. So just as a protection or hedge in case this market does decide to go down another 5%. I don't know. But again, we were up near all-time highs, guys. SPY put in new all-time highs. There's no reason why we should potentially dump. That said, all the more reason why I want to have some form of protection, because when people think that we can go nothing but up is usually when we magically don't. So that's at least what I'm taking a look at today. Again, SpaceX just right now, let's see, pulled back quite a bit down to, what is it, 106? Is that where it got? Yeah, 106.66, weird number. And now bounced. So we'll see how that behaves today. It could totally go straight to the moon today. It could be straight down today, but it'll be a pretty volatile stock that I'm watching without question. That said, WDC down at 432 right now. Again, might be contemplating a short there or a long. We'll see how the market opens. But let's definitely trade cautious today. I see Scott's on. Justin. Oh, I hear echo. Market opens. But let's definitely trade cautious today.
Good morning, traders, and welcome to the 44 Trading Room. I did get an echo as well. So I want to welcome everybody here and run through the numbers real quickly here this morning before we get started. And market has pulled back this morning. Got an inverse market with the Dow up, futures up 78, Nasdaq futures down 265.5, and the E-mini SP 500 E-minis are down just a half of a point. If you're looking at the global picture here, global picture is a little bit mixed. Nikkei overnight was down. Oops, here we go. Was down 617 points. Hong Kong Hang Seng down 386, and the Shanghai and China up 22. Europe is green across the board, believe it or not. German DAX up 9, FTSE in the UK up 20, and the CAC 40 in Paris up 62. If you're in the oil patch this morning, well, oil's kind of leveled off here. at $76.46, up $1.24, up 1.65% this morning. And then gold down $10.50, 42.94.70 per troy ounce. Silver is down almost $1, 97.8 cents, 61.31 per troy ounce. Copper's up, platinum's down, palladium is up. And a quick check on crypto. Bitcoin at 64,156 and a penny, down 694.49. Ether's down, Solana's down, Doge is down, XRP down. S&P 500 futures now up $1, up 1.25. Nasdaq dropping this morning. Just monitoring Iran. SanDisk shares falling. SpaceX could face further pressure as the first batch of shares unlocked since the IPO. We'll see what happens there, if it sells off today or if it gets a bid. And then Diageo in the news, the world's biggest spirits maker, pops 7% on $1 billion cost-cutting measure, trying to shore themselves up here. And then Ukraine and Russia war continuing on, Iran continuing on. So again, it's going to be one of those days where we kind of work our plan, trade our stocks, and do what we do best, and that is to maintain profitability, whether the market is up or down. Doesn't really matter, right? We are here to trade the market. That's what we do every day, and we love to have you. Those of you that are on YouTube this morning, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of the greatest trading room in the world, and we say that because we're just focused every day on having a great time, and we're focused on profitability each and every day. We're not here to necessarily train and all of that, but we're here to share our trading and to be part of a great room where we're all together. And if you want to be part of this room without the delay, you can come in and trade with us here. Clifton's got the 7-day free trial. Let's say good morning to all here in the room. Clifton, good morning. Frank, good morning to you. Steve, good morning. Seth, good morning. Jay, what do you say? Lynn, good morning. Christian, good morning. Mark, good morning, my friend. Steve C, good morning. Yep, it's okay now. CLRO, I will take a look at CLRO. Thank you for posting. And listen, if you're in the room, you have a responsibility. Post your trades. Please post your trades, okay? We really enjoy that. It gives us another set of eyes on the market here. CLRO. Any news
SpaceX flushing, testing that 105 level very quickly, guys. That's a key level. If we break through that, 104 is the next target, overall low.
For which stock?
SpaceX, SpaceX,
okay, yeah.
flushing.
Okay.
It just hit that support level.
All right, so a couple of trades here this morning that I like. Again, I'll post the alerts here, kind of in order this morning. mRNA with great news. Not a big moving stock, but 59 mRNA would be a nice input here as that stock starts to move based on earnings. We can talk about that in just a minute here. And we are open for business here this morning. The other piece is DoorDash this morning. That stock looks really, really good. So I'll keep an eye on that as we get into it this morning. Do like Dash. They beat on earnings. WDC flushing this morning as well.
Yeah, I'm putting an order out there at 415 if it can get filled. I don't know if it will, but we're in MU guys short. At 842, I'm going to add.
VSNT, I'm watching that. That CLRO over 12 looks really good too. That just went.
Partial here on MU. Very nice.
Looking at IONQ as well.
10 points on MU. Bingo.
Love that.
We just got filled on WDC. It's a small size, so we'll see how that does. MU still moving.
Wouldn't mind taking a try on WDC here.
I'm gonna go full share size SpaceX. You started at the 110 print pre-market, guys. So I'm just gonna add here in case we flush. If we come back up to basically my entry, I'm gonna just break even. Just think until they flip and go. We'll see. Guys, MU now. Beautiful. Adding to WDC now.
Market down 125 to start.
Look at MU just tanking, man. Guys, let's keep an eye on the cues. Also, aiming lower. Here comes SpaceX. Love to see it get buried under 105. The trouble is that's the trap. There's a ton of people short this name, so we could totally get a squeeze here. All right, guys, WDC, I'm out right now. You'll get a better entry. Just run the risk of going down to 701.24 on the cues now. Give back all those gains from the last few sessions, maybe.
Okay, like IONQ over 41. IONQ long over 41.
Big pop on SpaceX here.
Are you long that stock?
No, I'm short.
Okay. IONQ long over 41.
Tactically hedging. So I'm running a dynamic collar.
If it gets above 110, I'll just get out of the way.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda on WDC. 41.50 target on IONQ.
110 is the key, right? So if we break 110, we'll push up to like 113.17, hopefully get up to 118.71. That's my target for the day.
Exactly. I'll be out of the way at 110.
Adding probably options.
Okay. Moving out of MU here. WDC looks good for a long now.
Yeah, I was watching it earlier. I was trying to get it at 410, and I thought about taking a few shares down there. You know, we'll see what happens here if we get this turn or not.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that I got filled on the 415 print at the time, and now it's up at 424. It ran me over. It was a smaller position, but MU was nice this morning. Took advantage of that. SpaceX probably should have taken some off at the bottom. It just wasn't big enough position at the time. Quite frankly.
This candle is important for us, folks, on the second 5 minute. Let's see what happens at VWAP. Beautiful, beautiful volume on the buyer side, bid side. Pull back to VWAP. Rejected. Let's see if we take off. Let's get that pop up to 113.17. Come on.
Ooh, WDC. That was your moment to go to break out, and it failed.
Okay, there we go. Looks like we're going up to 113. I'm taking longs. Tactical.
Yeah, SpaceX, I'm hard coding it right now. 110 stop.
41.50 target on IONQ.
Big bullish push here now on the cues. Let's be mindful running into the 200 EMA now. 1 minute.
Let's put the cues up here where DO is. There we go.
Wow. Wow.
41.50 IONQ.
Stepping up now. We're out of the way on MU now. Guys, about to get, oh, we did get stopped already on SpaceX. Okay. So we're out of the SpaceX trade. Do I go long now, SpaceX?
I'm long.
Where'd you get in?
I got in at 110.10. I'm going to run it to that pre-market high, scale out, probably look for a short at that level, but we'll see. Hoping to push through to 118.71. Still have my long position. That's an investment position, so I'm not too concerned. Just reducing my cost basis. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
I love that 105.
I'm switching gears on WDC. I'm going long now. Small size.
Okay, here comes the push. Let's see if we get there. So 111 is very key, guys. 111, there were a lot of call options, huge buyers at that level already in position. So no surprise that we're getting tested here.
People sleeping on Microsoft this morning. Big push.
There we go. Adding to my position.
Okay, guys, we are in WDC now. Small position.
Well, green on the day so far. Thank you, Lord.
Do I go long here or go short again? All right, I'm gonna go short again. Half share size.
Strong rejection. Back to view up.
Damn, Microsoft incredibly strong this morning. Did you buy the dip, Otis? Tesla? Yep. Bought the dip. Very nice.
Just want to do a quick check. Is there an echo now, guys? Anything?
A little bit, yes. Guys, WDC, look at that pop. Let's go. I'm going to add to it.
Just want to do a quick check.
Yep. Is there an add there, add there, add there. Cool.
That's a nice move on WDC off the bottom.
Yeah, I got in 42536, so we got a nice push here, and just added as well. I'm going to add even more. I want to get above the 200 EMA and the anchored VWAP sitting at 437. That'll be right about where I took a partial, so getting ready here in a moment.
Structurally, SpaceX has formed a bit of a support structure here between this 105, 110 layer. So that zone is, in my opinion, a tradable zone, like a liquidity zone, quite a large one, depending on whether you're looking at investment or swing trading. But from an investment perspective, I know we'd all like the price to be a bit lower, like below 100 or so. And it could very easily do that. So just bearing in mind, positioning, structure, portfolio, how do you want to position yourself? How do you want to prepare your trades?
Partial WDC coming up right now. Thank you. How did that happen? I got to fill it 436.99 when it was printing a 437 handle. Oh, well. Guys, beautiful trade WDC. We'll let the runners do their thing. SpaceX waiting for a decision.
Yeah, that 111 is critical level. If that breaks above or below, if we can't break above, then we'll probably push back down to 105 again, retest it. So be prepared for that, everyone. If we break above, I could see us easily pushing to that 113.17, which is pre-market high. And if we get some decent follow through up to 118.71, as we said. Here comes the second push, right? Second test of 111. Let's see if we can get there.
Nice move now. Market's only down 13 points on the NASDAQ.
Yep. Well, we took a first trade on WDC and took a lump, went long, and made back triple what I lost on the initial trade. So that worked pretty nicely. And then SpaceX, right now, I would say I'm red on that trade at the moment, just because the initial position was good. Didn't take a partial because it was small. Added to a full share size, and then
we get about 7, I might add. Small position size and maybe 2 extra contracts. Just to support the long position.
Yeah, I'm watching the volume right now on SpaceX, and it's not that different. Its average volume is about 81 million per day on average the last 30 days. That said, it hasn't even been around, I don't think, for 30 days yet. But as of right now, this morning, 81.4 million have already hit the tape.
Thanks for that, DVG. Yeah, that's already pretty early, right? So still a long day ahead.
Yeah.
So that's a good indicator for volume, right? Like
daily volume in the first, what?
Exactly.
8 minutes, 13 minutes.
So my wife, look at this beautiful woman. She's giving me an update. SPX, good news just came out. It's like she's ahead of him, Benzinga.
Nice. Guys, WDC on the move. We'll let the runners do their job. Look at that. What a beautiful move there. The initial move on WDC was, straight down, and I thought, hey, if it's going to break, it's going to collapse. And the fact that we just got to push to the 200 EMA and the anchored VWAP, if this level holds, we have a shot of running up. I saw their earnings. I was blown away by it. I'm like, that's amazing. Why is the stock trading lower? And the only answer or response would be because either people wanted to take profit or it was baked into the price. And SanDisk, a little bit of a different story.
Come on, ION.
What I do like about SpaceX at the moment is we're not losing it completely, right? We hit that major support level of 105, which and we haven't touched the all-time low. Some good resistance here. So what I do also like is if we can close above 110 today, I would be bullish neutral. But I could see us consolidating here in this range for some time, right? This band of 105 to 110.
Just took a little more off WDC, guys.
Yeah,
what a
on
monster
the WDC trade.
What
yeah,
a monster
wonderful,
move.
Wonderful.
Well
trade.
done, well done, well done.
I mean, that's what, 30 points off the bottom.
Cha-ching. All right, let's see what happens here with SpaceX. Are we getting some extra volume on the 5? Yep, starting to push.
Market treading water right now.
Okay, I'm going to jump onto the 5 and 1. MACD, not MACD, sorry, RSI still curling up, respecting the SIG line. On the 1, 5 also pointing up.
Oh, man. I really want to get SpaceX right, but it's so 50-50 right now. So one of us is going to be right, and I don't mind either way. It's nothing personal, right, on SpaceX. But if it does get that sell side volume like we saw this morning, I mean, this thing can really go. We'll see, though. So I hope we both win on it somehow.
It's a key. It's a look, for me, it's a win-win either way, right? Because I'm managing the position. So if I can get the scalps intra-trade, that's okay because I'm reducing my cost basis. So I don't mind on those because I'm ultimately managing the overall position.
Makes sense. Yeah, this go around, I got in at half share size instead of full share size. But
that was my problem.
I'm ready to. Yeah, I'm ready to load this thing if it goes my way, but we'll see. I'm watching coin right now too, guys. This 148 level looks interesting. We'll see what it does. Tesla looks like it wants to get a pop here.
SpaceX also looking like it wants to pop.
WDC.
Yeah. Wow. It's not letting up here. 450, here we come.
Monster move. I mean, that was the thing. I saw the report. I'm like, this is an amazing report. And I couldn't really poke any holes in it. I just watched the price action. I'm like, why is it just falling off a cliff? I wasn't going to fight it, so I tried to short it, took a lump on it, and man, we are now, even with the runners, it's printing nicely. Just leave it on? Like, what? What am I supposed to do here? Let's see. It's all-time high is 799.
I love that. Whoa, mama.
Seth, I'm not even going to look at Apple. Seth posted he's long Apple 315. Good luck, man. I'm not looking at it because you don't want me to have a form an opinion on that one. Let's see. I'll look at it though, actually. Let's see. Apple. Nice. As long as you're short, I don't mind because it's going up. Exactly. Right on, man. Good luck. Look at MU too, by the way. So we made some dough on MU this morning, and what a turnaround. WDC now 450 print, guys. 25 points. Let's go. And let it add more. 27 points now.
Going good.
Wow. MU, man. If I would have just flipped direction on it, we went short, made some dough, bottomed out, and just ripped. Good news. I got paid on a short on MU, if you could believe it. All right, guys. I got to take a little more off WDC.
The 3 words I loved in that were I got paid.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. All right, guys.
Enough
WDC
said.
right here. 452 print is what I wanted, but let's see.
Avgo and STX, guys. Compliments of Mark. Always solid advice. So take that as you will. Avgo long, STX long.
Unfortunately, yeah, I actually have STX right in the center of my screen over here, 821 printing right now. Same story. Look at SanDisk, STX, and MU right side by side. Almost identical charts, almost, with the exception of earnings, obviously. I'll leave the rest on WDC alone. Now it's like a really small position, so I don't care what happens to it. I'm going to add the SpaceX under 109 full share size. We can get there. In fact, well, I'll wait. It needs to break that VWAP, which right now, believe it or not, the RSI is like dead center right now. Right at the 50.
50-50. 50-50. There we go. At least we're above VWAP. That's good.
Yeah.
I want to see it break this 111. That will be a very good sign. In my
Since you said that, that's where I'll put my stop. 111.03. Let me do that right now. Okay. You know, my favorite thing about these newer systems now that they have is you can scroll to the price, like with your mouse. So you don't even need to type it in. So I've been using that quite a bit. I've got like a pretty nifty mouse, and I could just scroll up or scroll down for size and stop and all that stuff, which is kind of cool. 111.03, guys, where my stop would be.
I've configured my mouse when I'm scalping. I've got hotkeys, so literally I just use my thumb to buy and sell, buy, sell, buy, sell when I scalp. That works quite well.
Yeah, I have that like on my keyboard. The problem is like actually I saw someone made a trading like
keyboard
actual hotkey.
Yeah.
Keyboard deal where it's like it just says buy in green, sell in red. Like it's pretty intuitive, you know. I thought about buying that just as like a why not, but I have those keys on my like programmed. I rarely use them.
Thing is, you got to build that muscle memory as well because you can get twitchy. Sometimes you get twitchy, and that's dangerous. You get a nervous twitch, and then you get yeah, exactly.
Oh, whoops. I'd say overall, good morning, good start to the day.
Yep. So far, so good. I quite like what even though it hasn't moved, this shows good support at this level with SpaceX. So, well, I mean, it's still a long day. Let's see what happens, but I like how it's holding up early market.
Yeah, AVGO closed that gap.
It sure did. Actually, it's funny. Right when you said that, I was looking at it. Down to 410, bounced to 418. I'm telling you, Microsoft has done nothing but go up this morning. That's wild. Just right off open, opening bid. Just close the gap to 47, and it hasn't stopped. I'm surprised SpaceX is not really doing much.
Yeah, it only performs when it wants to, right? I mean, it's not like I don't know, just as I say, that nice pop here. 110, 111, 112, all the round numbers there are meaningful on the way up.
My pre-plan estimate for SpaceX this morning bullish was, let me just see, what did I have?
I might short Datadog here, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, this range, 45% chance that we sit in this range.
That's so
110 to 113.
Datadog. I do not like when I get lousy fills. All right, though.
Excellent, Christian. Notice that. Switching the play. Brilliant. Exactly, Mark. That's exactly that's 100% the logic. 100%.
UGS traffic.
That's exactly what I'm playing, which is why I only jumped into SpaceX now. First unlock.
The employees with unlocked shares are waiting. Yeah, that's the concern on SpaceX for sure, Mark. And then Christian, it was same thing, right? Like I had to have a stop on MU, so we took a partial there at pretty much the bottom of the move, and then as it moved up, took a little more off, and then finally just got out of the position because I saw that things were moving higher, and then WDC stopped me out. It was a smaller position, and then we got long that position, added to the position, added again in the position, and we finally got partial 437, and just the most recent one, 452, is where I was targeting. I got 451.76. Well, it's close enough. Guys, Datadog looking great. I'm going to add to it. I want to see it break this VWAP right now. And oh, shoot.
Tesla just hit 320.
Okay, SpaceX, time to add the other half.
Okay.
Let me move my share size to the stop at 111.03. Now full share size, guys, on SpaceX to the downside. We've got Datadog to the downside. We've got baby runners on WDC.
It's actually interesting. The high on SpaceX is that 111.10 level half. Moment of truth now.
My target on Datadog is under the low of session. Like I want to see that fall out of bed. It's down 50 points, guys. Horrible earnings, by the way. Horrible. Not from revenue, guidance. I think I found a use case, by the way, for my for an AI project. It's going to be for the crew, how to get all of the earnings. I don't know if you guys saw the posts that I had on earnings. Wondering if I could just make that a AI bot. Kind of cool, right?
Be nice, yeah, automated.
Yeah. So every time earnings comes out, it just gives you what you need. But like as it happens, not when everybody else has it.
Right, sure.
Yep, you want to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Guys, Datadog looking good. 2 points already. Let's see if we get a break. 225. If we snap that, adios amigos. How many of you guys use the tools during earnings or big moves? How many of you guys are using an anchor VWAP? And has it helped? Like MU, for example, from its move last night, went to push through its anchored VWAP, came back and retested it almost perfectly. Reason that my first partial on WDC was 437, anchored VWAP. STX, MU, WDC, SanDisk, all it's the same chart. Same chart. Uh-oh, SpaceX heating up. Guys, WDC 455. Let's go.
Wow.
It's just I wish coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? That I just kept the whole position that the whole way up, but I didn't. That's okay. Not mad about it. Oh, Datadog, what was that? What's that? No, don't do that. Uh-oh. Datadog waking up. I'm gonna have to dump this, guys. Uh-oh, SpaceX warming up too.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Let's see what happens. It can still go either way. It can still go either way. And that's the thing, guys. Remember, like here we go. We got DVG and I in opposing positions, and it doesn't matter, either of us could be right. The question is, you have to decide for yourself, what does your portfolio look like and how are you trading?
I'll buy it if it gets to $60. Otis, Thinkorswim doesn't seem to have good anchored VWAP where I can connect it to the candle I want. What software do you guys? I use TradingView for all my charting stuff.
Likewise, Otis, as you can tell.
Still in the Datadog trade. Hopefully that was just a little sporadic movement so I can take advantage of a really deep cut now. Wow, WDC 457, unbelievable. I don't need to take another trade realistically, but what is this right here? Christian SNDK trending up with authority. Yeah, you know what? Do you mind? I'm gonna grab the screen for a second, Scott, if that's okay. Let's see. This should work. We'll see. Oh, SpaceX, I might be in trouble. Good luck, Justin.
Thanks, brother. I hope, obviously for both of us, so always obviously wish the best.
So here we go. SNDK, anchored VWAP, right? Let me zoom in a bit.
Yep.
Can you guys see this?
But you got your stop to protect you, so you're good.
White line is the anchored VWAP from last night's earning, right? You get up, come back, retest it, push, come back, retest again, and now we're taking off. So if we come back and retest anchor VWAP, wouldn't be surprised. But it's important to, at least I use it. You guys do whatever you want. But MU, same thing. Anchored VWAP from that initial move, came back, pushed through, retest, holding higher. WDC, same thing. White line, came up, pushed through, hence why I said 437. Took my partial there. We immediately rejected, came back, and then we got the breakout. As long as we stay above that, anchored VWAP, looking good.
Also looking at the rejection, folks. Remember we said 111, right, was the key level. And look, we're exactly where we were rejected. Look on the 1 minute, right? Almost a exact rejection. So what did we hit? We hit 110.97. So this is a heavily contested range, right? 109 to 110, 111. That will tell us everything. If we lose VWAP, we're going south. Go and retest 105. I'm still holding long because we're above VWAP.
So these anchored
Data dog now below that VWAP.
Yeah, these anchored VWAPs I'm using were just from last night. So if you'll notice here on MU, high volume move. Right when that high volume is, you guys could see that if I could zoom in. Oops. The highest volume candles where you want to hit your anchored VWAP during these types of events. Keep the disclaimers, not financial advice.
That's on the impulse.
Yeah. So like STX as an example, like I haven't snapped one on this yet, but let's use this as an example. And the problem is this won't be nearly as dramatic because it started selling off before we even had earnings on the other sympathy play, right? But it would be right, move over right there. There's your anchored VWAP on STX. Same thing, got above it, took off.
For those of you interested to know which options I'm trading, right? It's the at the money, right? And it's 2 DT, well, not 2 DT, I beg your pardon, 15 DTEs. But it's an in and out. I'm not holding. It's just a tactical scalp. Anchored VWAP, Otis, you want to typically stay above it. So it becomes your guiding line.
Well, yeah, it depends. I would say it depends. So like today, if you were bearish on WDC, Micron, whatever, like I was bearish all the names just because of the initial move. But the logical move would be to the anchored VWAP. Realistically, here's a fun one. Bottom of the move, top of the move, 50% retrace. Very common to see that in markets, but I don't know if you guys are watching my screen at all, but if you are, there's your 50% retrace. Now, this is just a rough cut. If I was really in a SanDisk trade right now, I would make sure that that number was pretty locked in. To see a 50% retrace on a big move like that, pretty common. Isn't that funny, though? We almost tagged it to the penny, even in that rough cut initially. So 50% retrace is important on a lot of these moves. Let's do the same on, where's WDC at? Let's do it on WDC. Closed at 519 to the bottom of today's move. 50% retrace. Again, this is a rough cut, but there you go. So if you were trying to buy this dip and go long, take profit 1, 437. Take profit 2, somewhere in this area like we did. Take profit 3 would be right around this 463. And if it takes off above that, well, then we're back. Make sense?
Folks, notice on SpaceX what's happening on the 1 minute, right? We're above. We've got the 9 EMA curling up. We've got the 20 curling up too, right? 9's expanding away from the 20, right? We're getting a pop now at the triple test of that 111 level. We're above VWAP, so still bullish, neutral, bullish, neutral. Only if we break, then of course we feel more bullish, right?
And Q's looking to close the gap now. Close.
Mm-hmm.
Close.
Creeping. So this could also, remember, triple top.
WDC, AVGO.
Tremendously.
I don't like that it's not going up with strength, but let's see. Here we go. Is this the moment? Let's see what happens. All right, there it is. There's our triple top.
I think you're going to win this one, Justin.
I'm just going to get on my knees quickly and I'm going to pray.
Hey, where's Otis? If you check out WDC. So again, it was a rough estimate, 463.81, 50% retrace. Why 50%? It's a very common Fibonacci retrace. Very, very common.
And a beautiful combination, guys. Anchored VWAP and your Fibonacci, not the, what is it? The Fibonacci extension. There's a difference between, we know the difference between the extension and we know the difference between the retracement.
100%. If you don't, there's some homework for you.
100%. And when to use which, folks, when to use which.
You know what? I'm not even going to wait for the breakout just because we'll use this as I'll write it in
the journal.
The journal today. 463, 50% retrace. That's all it's going to say. In fact, let's just close it. Well, now I'm down 2 points on it. You know what? It's all right. Okay, we're out of WDC, guys. If it continues to break out, awesome. Don't care. But that is a beautiful trade, guys.
Okay, so watching each candle. So we failed at 111, right? Now we've retested the 20. Do we take off? This is where the moment where the thesis either plays out or it fails. So it could sit to consolidate here, or it can be building up steam. Remembering also the amount of volume that DVG was talking about this morning. There's still a lot. I mean, we've got the whole day to go. She's going to have to pick a direction, in my opinion, but let's see.
What a day.
I was so focused on SpaceX yesterday, I didn't even bother with SPY and Qs. I mean, those were two huge money makers for anyone who traded it, right?
Well, you know what? I'll say this much. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Scott talks a lot about base hit, home run. And when you have days like today where I made 10 points on MU and almost, 35 plus points on WDC.
SpaceX, folks, keep an eye. Here we go. Moment of truth, we said, right? This is it. This is the deciding moment.
ARM, good call out, Mark. Just the whole space, right? Let's look through them. NBIS, what is it looking like? There's another one, maybe.
Okay, so for the first time, we pushed above 111. So that's the first critical test. Does it hold?
SpaceX.
Does it hold? 9 is still curling up. Sorry, this is more kind of like teaching commentary. So
I'll go for it.
I think it just helps perhaps our YouTube friends, right?
Yeah, if you're out there on YouTube, hit the like, please. Hit that little thumbs up. It does help us so people can find us easier. So people type in live trading or whatever. It helps us get recognized for that. So if you're out there watching on YouTube, even if you're thinking about joining, free trial is still here. But at a minimum, give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you're out there paying attention, or if it helps, or, give us a subscribe as well. That definitely helps us. AVGO is mooning right now. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm looking around. CRWV, nice breakout formation. Scott, that has your name written all over it, the pre-market highs. Let's see if that one follows suit. NBIS, same thing. What's NVIDIA doing? Nothing. 221, it hasn't moved. Meanwhile, AVGO, top to bottom, 13 points, 14 points?
Huge. Just absolutely blasting off now.
No. STX up at 850. It was on my watch this morning. Let's see. What else? ARM. Wow. ARM. Wow. Huge move on ARM. Good call out, Mark. Appreciate that. What about SMCI? Nah, not really for me. Look at TSM as well. If we had any doubt what's leading the market right now, it is
It's pretty simple, sector. Right? Yeah. Straight up.
Do you have a heat map that you use, Scott, or not really?
Not really. I mean, I glance at it every now and then. It's built into the platform, so you know, I take a look at it just on the sector watch. I think I could do a better job. It's just a little bit of the real estate, right? Screen space.
Yeah.
I've improved my real estate yesterday, so things are a lot smoother now. Yeah.
You must
in terms of just personal layout.
You must have been at your at home by yourself with nothing to do but spend money then. I think I'll pick up another monitor. Do I need one? No, but I think I'm going to get one.
Well, it's funny you say that. So as you guys know, I've got the two big G9 Odyssey, whatever, Samsung fancy pants ones, super heavy. One of them went out. Guys, I got to close out Datadog here. I don't like this move. No big deal. We're out, Datadog. But for some reason, the screen went out on one of them. So I have to buy a new monitor.
Now the question is, do you get the same one? Is it still in production, or do you have to upgrade all of them?
Well, I would just get the newest version. The trouble is they're like $1,500.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Wow. What do they make your tea as well?
Right. I mean, at this point, I'm contemplating taking them and just buying like two more and building a sim racing setup, and then I'll just use. I've got a bunch of 29-inch monitors. I'll just throw up like 4 screens.
Oh, you just let the cat out the bag. Does that mean someone is a bit of a gamer? I know it's simulation, but still, you know, there's gaming involved in that.
Oh yeah, I'd love to get a sim racer. That would be fun.
That's how I learned how to drive, believe it or not. Do you guys remember that arcade game, Daytona? I think it was called
Daytona 500.
Oh, yeah. That's where I learned to drive, Daytona, and drift.
Where you ride the wall into the finish line?
That also gives away my age. It was just when color TV came out. Okay,
guys, this market is on turbo mode now. Let's remember 722. I have it as 722.12. All-time high that we put in on May 22nd of this year. For whatever reason, that is a big, big, big level. We've seen it get tested, retested multiple times across, you know, throughout the year here.
I might adjust my target on the long options, folks, to like 115. Let's just see how much strength we get if we do break out of pre-market. Always evaluating your position, right? So I could also reduce size. I went kind of double bundle to make up a little from yesterday. We'll make back a little bit from yesterday. Because we do have red days, right? None of us are immune to it. Absolutely none of us. I had some humble pie yesterday, 3.14. Nom, 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 nom.
You know, I will say, though, I want to use today as an example for risk management. So I took 2 losses on SpaceX. I took a small loss on Datadog and a small loss on WDC. But in 2 other trades, the short on MU and the long on WDC, I am like massively green by comparison. And the idea there is cut your losers quickly. Like even for Datadog, little over 1.5 is what I risked. Could I look if I would have held on and like, oh, it's going to turn around? It's at 240 now, so I'd be down 5 points. So when you see a move that does, like, if you can't afford to get back in, fine, don't. Your day's over. If you can't afford to get back in and out of these positions, take a pause and find something else. There's no shortage of stocks to trade. There's no shortage of positions to analyze. But today's a perfect example of winning buckets, losing spoons. And sometimes, to Justin's point, you can have a red day. I have red days. Scott has red days. Justin has red days. We all have red days. The key is, what do you do during those red days? Are you disciplined enough to walk away? Do you feel like you have to come back to the screens? Do you feel like you have to put on bigger size? Guess what? The beauty of trading is it literally will unmask and reveal who you really are, both your faults, your strengths, etc. The key is look in that mirror and get better and adjust. Again, why journaling is so important. Adjust those nuances. So find what you're good at and leverage that. Find what you're bad at and get better at it. So again, not to preach to the crew, but it's a perfect example of cut your losers quickly, you know?
And try to hold your runners longer. That's the real trick. I'll tell you what, weakest, I'm going to share this publicly. My weakest is exactly what you just said, right? Tail end control. That's why I emphasize tight stops, tight stops, tight stops. I know that I'm losing. So I'll give you an example. So why I had to eat the humble pie, I broke one of my cardinal rules, right? One of my own personal discipline rules is I do not trade on a day after I've hit a home run. I don't trade. And I even said it in the group that day. And what did I do? I got pulled into trading, right? And I shouldn't have. That's the difference between, poor discipline and good discipline. And I failed. I failed the test. So I paid the price. Had to eat the humble pie. And that goes for all of us, guys. Figure out your weaknesses. Document. Journal. I journal every single day. Then I do quarterly reviews. I do biannual reviews. I do annual reviews. It's the only way
I use
improve.
AI now. So all my journaling
okay, guys, basics, trimming, right?
Nice. 113 push. Beautiful. But I use AI for that now. So it's all digital, like all my journal notes. And then I'll just go, hey, review all of these notes and
boom,
identify what's what. And a couple takeaways were
nice
seeing it before it happens.
115. Remember, I said 115 is my adjusted trim level, so nice. I'll take off another 3 at 115.
Nice.
And remember, this was a 1.5 position on the options, and I'm still long on the stock, so I'm reducing my cost basis. It doesn't always work out, folks. It doesn't always work out. So this is
you waiting 115.
I'm pushing to 115, trimming at 115. Nice. I just took another trim.
Nice. That's a cool looking chart now. You should get your blast off SpaceX, yo.
I'm hoping if we can get 118 today, I'll be really guys, I'm gonna be throwing pies and I'm gonna be smashing Greek plates everywhere.
You know what's gonna happen. You're buying dinner for Scott and I. That's what's gonna happen.
There you go.
Where we go, gents? We go to DC, we go to Tampa. Scott knows how much I love Tampa. All the keys. I love the keys.
That's a great trade on SpaceX. Remember, you're just sitting there at 110, not thinking it was going to go, and now it's just like a.
Look at the expansion. Expansion on the 9 EMA, volume increasing, oversold on the 1. So there's the 115 level. So now what I do, I take off my trim again.
Microsoft approaching the $500 mark again.
Because we got a little bit of resistance, but we're above the 9. As long as we stay above the 9, look at that rocket ship both. Look at the 5s. Look at the 5s. Okay, we're starting to thin out at 115, which is what was expected, why we trimmed, right? I might take a little bit more off, but I think we're going to get that 118. This is critical now, 115. Do we get above it? I think we will.
For those of you guys in the room, or those of you guys that are not in the room, Mark is an extra set of eyes and ears. So is the rest of the crew, for sure. But he's posting stuff like AXTI long, AAOI long. Again, sympathy plays in the sector. And if you were looking for something, it would say that's more affordable from a share price perspective. AXTI is $75, right? Instead of say something like an STX that's $850. So shout out to you, Mark. Thanks for always posting. Appreciate every one of you that post. But just a nice benefit of the room here, guys.
So you can see my long position, right? That's my investment position on the left. And then on the right, I'm doing shorter tactical trades, short, long, building my SpaceX position down as much as I possibly can, because I had a bad entry originally, right? I took a market order, which got me in at a bad fill, and I've had to nurse this trade because of that. And it was on a day that I shouldn't have traded. So into the journal it goes. Do not let it happen again. And funnily enough, I actually did that twice this month. So that's bad discipline.
Mark, do you have an article for that? You just heard it on the news or something? SpaceX to build chip making plant in Texas.
Yeah, it just came in right here.
115.01 was the rejection level. Now been pushing through.
It came in at 10:14 on the SpaceX info.
Okay. I suppose that could explain why we got a pop when chips are getting all the love right now.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get 118. Come on, baby.
It's going to happen. Watch. You ready? Let me make a quick phone call.
Give me your 3-2-1. Give me your 3-2-1. Come on.
Goldman, I need you guys to pick it up. SpaceX, full yard, hit it.
My man.
Here it comes.
My man.
Very nice move on SpaceX. Very nice.
Your stop triggered, so you're good.
Oh, a long time ago, yeah.
Okay, trimming a little bit more. All right, so I got 40% of the position on the option side still in play. Basically just runners.
Scott, what are you rolling with right now?
Just,
I just got out of my IONQ trade right now, and I'm kind of just sitting here fat and happy. Wishing I was in that WDC trade, but
if you ask his wife, it's good looking and happy, not fat and happy.
Right. Exactly.
Tremendously, they call it.
Yeah, bigly, tremendously big.
I'm going to start practicing that accent because I'm really good at accents, and it's I struggle with it. I've been practicing in the background.
We gave Elon a great call. We called him up. We said, "You better, you got to build some chips. You got to build chips, not the Frito chips. We want electric chips, they call it."
IONQ.
Okay, so now what we would look for, guys, we're getting resistance at that 115, 116 range. There'll be a pullback to the 9 EMA, which is obviously converged with the pre-market high. That could be a possible re-entry on the long side, right?
We're seeing a small pullback in the Qs.
Volume's dropping a little. Volume's dropping a little. That's why I trimmed. So I could actually exit this position completely, look for a re-entry. And I actually might just do that. Let's see. Decisions. We haven't even touched the 9. This is showing strength, so I'll continue to hold.
Clifton, we're going to have to look into, can we translate into other languages? That'd be kind of cool.
Is my accent throwing everyone off?
In like Spanish or something, you know? It'd be cool if we could use like AI to translate it to sound like the soccer announcers. Wouldn't that be neat?
Don't give Clifton a project. He's gonna. Don't give him a toy. That's like giving him a shiny tool, a toy to play with. Okay, testing the 9. I'm gonna just trim a little.
Kind of a split market. It's interesting to see the Dow now red after being, after starting the day up, and the Nasdaq started down, and here we go.
You know which stock I didn't mention was CEG this morning. Earnings came in amazing, completely just exploded to the upside, And it gave it all back. Seeing a small pullback, guys, in the market at the moment. Q's now red again momentarily. So we closed the gap, pushed a little higher. Now we're retesting that close at 717.30. I mean, I can speak Spanish and a couple other languages, but I'm not, I think, fluent enough in Spanish to be professional announcer. You know what I mean? Otis Trump impersonation in Spanish. I don't know about that.
Let me keep my runners.
Yeah, not seeing anything else that I want to dive into right now across my screens.
Yeah, some profit taken for sure is on its way, it looks like. Just be cautious if you're long. Rule number 1 always applies.
Okay, exited. Now look for re-entry. Didn't need to keep the runners.
I might take Datadog again. We'll see.
Again, not against the short here, but the strength is showing that we're going to go up. So constantly evaluating. We've seen the compression, not compression, I beg your pardon, the convergence of the 20 at the pre-market highs. So that does give some confidence for this being a pullback, and we'll probably go retest the 115.75. So I might re-enter with a small position, probably 5 contracts. Changing my strike, I would look at, and again, this is just me, nobody else. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. You can decide to do it yourself, or you can do your own thing. It's up to you.
Are you doing that on the SPY or the Qs or something? You're doing
SpaceX. I'm purely on SpaceX today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So what strike are you looking at and expiration?
So 15 DTE. I'm not planning to hold it. This is simply, I like the theta. Options are, obviously there's high IV, right? So, and it's actually now increased very nicely. There's some decent open interest on, usually the round numbers are good. So I typically go out of the money depending on my position or portfolio. Okay, this is now starting to get into like real details, but okay, let me just stick to the trade on hand. So what I'll be looking at right now is 113 strike, or if you want a cheaper option, you could go out of the money to your target, which would be either 115 or 118. But looking at I'm not entering now because we have no confirmation. We've just hit the 20. Basically, the decision comes maybe 1 or 2 candles. We need 1 or 2 more candles on the 1 for me to decide, right? So I'm on the execution level. That's positive right now. So I'm really looking at it. 113, just take that at the money because it's liquid. I'm not saying take it. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm talking through my trade, okay? I'm queuing up 5 of them, which is $4,200. And I'll try and get a good full at about 840-ish. I'm actually going to take it because that's positive, okay? Boom, I'm taking it. Oh, whoa. Hold on. You see, I made a mistake. I took a puts. I took puts. There we go. Look at that. I was on the wrong stock, so getting out of that. That's how mistakes happen. We all make them. See, there we go. I had the wrong side queued. Can you believe it? Okay, so exited that. Maybe that's my first sign. Don't want to overtrade.
Scanning at the moment.
Looking at the 113s, just getting them queued up. Nice open interest, good volume, decent delta. Spreads a bit wide. So you want to get a good full if you do, right? I also actually don't need the trade because all I need to do is what should come. Oh, let me adjust this. So my cost basis on my long position has changed. So I'll adjust the basis to what it is now. And just set my personal. You see, there we go, the long. There we go. I missed it because I was updating my chart. So I'm gonna still take it. It's a late entry. I'm kind of chasing a little bit, but that's okay. I took the 113 long, 15 DTE, and it's a tactical trade. It's literally a scalp. Half bundle size. So 5 contracts. And I would be happy to take full profit at the high. There's no problem with that. Okay, there's a nice green pop. What you could also do is preset your target, right? Set your price, your profit target. Already at the 115.75, that could be your first take profit.
SpaceX on another pullback here. I'm going to go long 115 and small share size here just to test this thing to see if we're for real today. So SPCX long 115, and if we are, should break out over the whole number, chase it up to 117 maybe or close to it.
Remember, 118.71 puts us back into structure, right?
Elon
has it all. He has it all.
MU back to $900. Wow.
Okay, so that's the reason why the move isn't cancelled yet, but that's why we went with a smaller position size on the trade, right? Because now we got a second pullback. Move isn't unconfirmed yet.
The Qs are waking up. The SPY has been sleeping all day.
Let's have a look. Where are the Qs doing? So obvious target for the Qs, 720.13. First target, in my opinion. Okay, SpaceX putting back to pre-market highs.
quite frankly.
Can you guys hear my dog snoring?
Enjoying his time.
What type of dog do you have?
Little Frenchie.
Oh, they're adorable. We have 2 English bulldogs.
Oh, nice.
I love the nature of the bulldogs. They're such incredible animals. Okay, so now I'd be looking at shorts.
Yeah, I wanted a short data dog again, but I don't know.
Oh, maybe I should have held that put. Okay, this is not. I'm exiting the longs.
No trade, obviously, on SpaceX. As it rolls back to 112, I'll visit it again. In fact, I'm going to put it right where the triple Qs are here on the home page, and we'll go with SPCX.
And again, no problem. If we get above pre-market high again, then I'll jump back into the longs.
Qs are slightly green on the day, but close the gap. Yeah, I think we're going to see a little bit of profit taken now. How much profit taken? Question mark. We'll see. Otis, was it you? We were looking at WDC together, the 50% retrace. Not a half bad rough sketch. 463.81 was where I put that horizontal line. Take a look at it. Bunched up, tag that area of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 different times on the 1 minute candle. Pretty cool. SPY now.
Yeah.
Retreating to the close. Q's now red on the day.
And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the SpaceX trade here, 113 long. I'll delete this and repost it here, actually. 113 long SpaceX. Go.
You going to hit it full share size out the gate?
You know what? I'm going to hit it half share size out of the gate here, and then I'm going to add pretty quickly if we get this curl right now.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the cross of pre-market high, and then I'll re-enter. Just keep an eye on the 9 EMA and the 20 on the 1 minute.
And I know how many people enjoy, like if I'm going to call it at 113, they'll say, "Hey, listen, wow, I can get it at 112.40." No. You're looking for the turn. You're looking for the curl and go type of deal here.
Let's watch for a flush to VWAP.
We'll get
it
lower.
Back to VWAP potential.
Yeah, we'll get it lower. So don't be in a hurry.
You know, Scott, you just read my mind. I was going to ask the question, why not buy it now at 112 and change? Why wait for 113? But well said. Well
yeah, said. I mean, I think right now, you know, 112.40 could be 109, 111, you know. But I'm looking for, and again, that's called creating your trading plan and sticking to it. I have 113 in the sand, and that's where I'm going to get in. And if it wants to go to 111, fine. We can talk about it buying at 111. But if it turns right now, if the market turns, the market's down, what, 60, 70 points from the high that we just had.
What just happened on the Qs? Ah, okay. Okay, that SPY long is tempting me to re-enter. I'm watching the 5 now, which is literally the 9 EMA.
Q's back to the close. Meanwhile, Microsoft doesn't care. Back up to 497 and change. MU. Grabbed a hold of 893.19 was the close. Got above it, pushed over $900. Now hovering just above the close there, 893 and change. SanDisk hasn't quite filled the gap yet.
Okay, positive signs from SpaceX. Nothing confirmed yet for the long.
Yeah, those of you that are in this trade here, I'm coming in right at 113 break. Hopefully we get this little move here.
I've got long and shorts queued up, so I'm ready to go both ways. But the bias right now it's pretty neutral. Could go. I don't want to give conflicting advice. I'm just giving the read that I see. Right, because we've got the 9 below pre-market, we've got the 20 on the 1 below pre-market, but the 5 is looking good. The 5 looks nice because we're above the 20 EMA.
And today is the day that they release their shares. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. First lockout is today.
It's leaning towards a bearish move now. Let's just see. Yeah. Okay, possibly short down to VWAP. I've just taken a short. I'm not saying, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a short to VWAP, tactical trade.
Little scalp.
Yeah, scalp. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm doing. That'll be 110.
I'm going to figure out a position here on the Qs for the end of the month.
And I'm also happy to be wrong on this trade because I've got the long stock position, right? So if it goes against me, I just cut the short, the tactical hedge, and I let my longs, my stock position, power me up.
Okay. I'm buying some that I'm going to hold for a couple of weeks here. On the Qs, 708 strike, end of the month.
Large, thank you, Mark, legend. Large seller keeps showing up at 113. There it is, boom, right? So now we're pushing down. Let's see if we're going to VWAP. Testing that 111 level again, that key level. Volume increasing on the 1 minute, right? We try to, be ahead. Let's see. Do we get another little push down? Resistance at 111, understood. In profit could take my, could trim now. Don't need a big move, but my target is going to be, as I said, the 110. But 111 will be quite a bit of resistance. Could just as well bounce off this level too, right? 111 was our line in the sand, or is our line in the sand. Let me put it up as a, let's put it. I'll just put it there, then everyone can see. Okay. All right, let's put it up on the chart. And there it is. You all should see that now. Okay, and there's a little bit of a pop right at the 111, so not to be unexpected. Which is why as a scalp, just at that 111 is actually not a bad option. So even now, while I'm still in profit, I could technically scalp this, but we are below the 9. And looking at the 5.
Well, I'm going to make my tea and be done for the day. If I see anything that I like, I'll come back and post. But do it for me, guys.
Yeah, nice trades today, for sure.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the Open. Scott, Clifton.
Yeah, you will. Okay,
Justin,
brother.
good to see you all. Cheers, God bless.
Likewise. Take care. See ya.
Okay, no trade on SpaceX. Let it roll down here now.
Yep. There we go. Okay, I'm going to trim at that 111. I'm going to take 2 off now. Tactical trade. Done. Okay, there we go to VWAP. Next target is VWAP. I'll trim another baby. I'll take off half my current position size. I'll take off forward VWAP and leave some runners to pre-market low if that's where we go. Volume increasing. Okay, going to trim another 2. 8.7. Oh, even better. Go VWAP, go, baby. And I didn't even get it. I didn't get the fill I wanted, which is even better because now it's at a better price. Boom. Done. Let's take another 3 off. Because we like that. That's what we were expecting. And there's the bounce off VWAP.
Okay, I'm going long SpaceX 111 here. SpaceX long 111. And I'll delete this message and I'm going to go in right here. SpaceX long 111.
Okay, exiting my short completely.
We're going to add at 112. And target will be close to 113, maybe 112 and a half.
Remember, guys, everyone, if we can close above 110 today, that is bullish neutral, right? $111 heavily contested. Price compressing between 110 and 111, right? Which is where VWAP is. A long off of here isn't a bad entry. It just depends if you swing long-term trader or you're day trading, but let's stick to day trading only. So I could sit on my hands now and just let my stocks position do the heavy lifting. Don't necessarily need to overtrade. I think I've already committed 4 stones. But that rule goes out of the window if I'm managing a position.
Stop loss will be the break of 110.
Okay, we are failing at that 111 level. And the 9 EMA is about to, watch when the 9 crosses at 111, see what happens. And then watch when the 20 crosses. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just have a look, right? This is where you start to see what the algorithms do. Cross of the 20 over the 9 over 111, 20 over 111, and then VWAP. Those are all key indicators. The 1 could be forming an inverse head and shoulders. Way too early to say, but sometimes I love that pattern too much that I start to see it when it's not really there. Okay, 110.50 being tested. No short trade unless we cross VWAP. Okay, there comes the test of VWAP.
110 and I will be out.
Also bearing in mind time of day, folks, like we're approaching 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. So this could be the bulk of the move for the morning. Might just consolidate around this level or maybe get one more move. Let's see. Maybe we get a sharp reversal, I would hope.
Yeah, and traders, I'm going to test my other platform here. So I'm going to bring everybody's to Justin's screen. So Justin, you're live right now. I'm going to take my screen down.
Just about to take a 1 minute break. If I can quickly do that, Scott, do you mind? Well, actually, my screen's up. No, let my screen be. I'm just going to quickly take a 2 minute break. I'll be right back, folks.
That's no problem. Just wanted to have your screen up. And I want to test something else here. SpaceX barely hanging on right now.
Yep, I'm back.
Okay, let me try this now.
Okay, so I have now reduced my prices significantly, which is good. Let me just share this with just very. I want to test something. I've set up my system. Let me see if I can show you guys this. I made some improvements to help me present a little bit better. Let's see if this works. Let me show you my current position. Okay, so you can see on the screen currently, you can see my position. You should be able to, right? My long position. I've reduced my cost basis down to 116, right? And on the right screen, on the 1 minute, is where I do my tactical trades, right? So I do my longs and my puts against the higher position, right? The actual long-term position, the investment position. So this was originally, my cost basis was sitting at that 126 level. See where the purple line is? That's my true line in the sand for my portfolio position. And I'm tactically trading below this level so that I can bring my cost basis down. You can see how much I've already reduced it by, so that when it does turn, I will be in a much more prosperous position long-term if the thesis is out. And we'll go back to the normal screen. Okay, so we like what we've seen on, I like this pop off of VWAP and retest of 111. If we break 111, I might take another 5 or 10 bundles of call options long, or more shares. I might add some more shares, we'll see. But I started oversized, that was the problem, which is why I had to start defending. Okay, there we go. I like that candle. Keep an eye, folks. This potential long option contract, if you want to. Look at the 112s or the 113s. 113 is nice, currently priced at 770. I'm not saying take it. Let's just see if we get above the 20 EMA. Let me bring that screen up again and you can look at it more closely for those of you who are in SpaceX. Okay. Click streams to see my screen, guys. We'll have to fix that at some point for you. But if you want an early entry long, you could theoretically take it now. I'm positioning my order. And I'll probably use a 113 strike. The safer call option would be the 111. I'm not taking it yet, just waiting for confirmation. I'll weigh up whether I really need this trade or not. Need, want, two different things. Yeah, that's why it's not confirmed yet. So what we would be looking at is this. This would be the trade. Okay, not actually doing it yet, but that would be, and there's the stop. Okay. For those of you maybe on YouTube, that typically is what I would be looking at. I'm not saying it is what I'm doing, but this is what I've got set up. This is the trade I have set up, and I'll probably trim at the 113, take off about 70%, and let it run up to the top. but it is an unconfirmed move. It hasn't happened yet. Watch the cross of this level here, and that'll probably be my entry. Okay, hopefully with strength. Volume is a bit low at the moment. Right, volume is a bit low, it's thinning off, but this doesn't look bad, and this needs a little bit of a recovery. But we don't use the one to make our decisions. The one is for execution. So we should be on a higher time frame. So let me take that off. I don't want people being confused into thinking we're in a trade. Okay, have a look now. Keep it careful, right? Keep an eye. We're not in it. But this is looking positive. So let's see if we get the cross. Okay, I'm queuing up the order, as I said. You guys happy with me being on the screen, or do you want me to go back to overview? 100%. I can agree 100%.
Come on, SpaceX, let's go. Put a move on here.
Come on, guys, let's all will it together. Here we go. Okay, I'm taking it. There we go. I'm taking it. That was my signal. I could be wrong, but I'm taking it. Tight stop. Volume's not enough yet. So it's an early entry, but I like that signal. We're getting across of the 9 on the 20, right? Watch the 9 here. Currently positive signals. Volume's increasing. Volume's increasing. Second test. Did we get the breakout? What did we say, Mark? 11, 40. 140, boom. So this is the key moment. Boom. This is the key moment, right? If this breaks out, we're going up. If this fails.
Yep. Going to pile on at 112. Traders going to pile on this trade at 112.
So if we were scalping already in profit, just on that little pop, one candle already in profit, if that had been 100 contracts, in, out. Okay, not unsurprising it gets rejected there. Does it go back to VWAP? Does it respect 111? That's why we have stop losses. Still in, right? My stop loss is below VWAP. Let me make it a little bit more clear. Notice how heavily contested 111 is.
And that's right where my entry is on SpaceX.
If we can go retest session highs, that'll be a glorious trade. Just on the options. And the reason we went 15 DT is so that we have room to breathe, right? So if it sits at this 111 for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, we don't mind. Because even if it pushes up to 116 again, we'll still be in profit. Or, hit 118, we'll still be golden. But theta, then, there's less theta decay. Okay, that's a nice candle. See if we get follow through. Appreciate you, Mark. You know what I also find incredible in the room is how frequently we as traders often see pretty much the same thing in many respects, right? Like we have, I would say more often than not, we kind of agree in the room than when we don't. And if we don't, then we should all use that as a kind of gauge between, okay, hold on, a little bit of uncertainty here. Drop your expectations in terms of the success of the trade. And so we always have to kind of, make our decisions wisely. It's holding nicely at this level. 111.40 under contention. Should pop if this breaks.
Q's looking good.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Otis. See, folks, we got eyes in the back of our heads in the room. We got everybody keeping an eye on different parts and different sectors of the market. Okay, I don't like this weakness. I don't like the fact that we're below 111. But patience, just the time of day again, right? No need to force trades, no need to hurry. Let's give it some room. We don't need that anymore. Let's see what happens at VWAP. Take care. Have a good one, Otis. Okay, I don't like this. Increasing volume, but still VWAP. We got our VWAP protection.
And 10 o'clock, or I'm sorry, 110 will be my stop. 110. We're sitting here floundering around. I'm going to probably call it a day too and just monitor this offline as we're getting around 11:15 here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
How's your day?
Go ahead.
Profitability wise.
I'm up quite nicely today, thankfully. Yeah.
Good.
Well, you know, every day you're up, you have to be thankful. So I'm not just saying thankfully for the sake of it. I'm saying literally every day I'm up. I'm thankful. I'm always thankful. So I'm up. I took a haircut yesterday. Not enough of a decent pop there. We would have liked to have seen that candle push through both the 920 and 111. So let's see what the next candle does.
Okay, traders, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to take off right now. I'll keep an eye on the SpaceX trade. Remember, I'm in at 111. Stop loss is going to be 110 or underneath that VWAP. And then I'll try to cycle back here, give you guys an update in just a little bit. Justin, thank you. Otis, the rest of the team here, Clifton, Mark, Christian, thank you guys and ladies so much for contributing today. I'll see everybody tomorrow on a Friday session. Be good, Justin. Good to trade with you
too.
today.
Thank you, Scott. Take care.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Words to live by, Clifton. I've been in both those circumstances. The worst of the worst and the best of the best, right? Like literally from zero to kind of hero and back to zero again. You know, it goes, that's supposed to say live by. I'll probably hang around for another 10 or so minutes. What I'll do is, guys, if you'd like, I'll leave up. I mean, obviously we're on the trade window right now, but what I'll do is I'll probably leave, if you'd like me to leave up this chart, these charts, then I will. Otherwise, I don't say this with pride. I'm putting it in the group. Anyway, never mind. Young African boy with very limited opportunities in life. How did he make it to the US? Okay, so respecting VWAP, let's, while I'm still with you, I'll stay on this screen just so that we can, for educational purposes. And then when I step away in 10 minutes, I'll put the overview up for you guys and gals, everyone, right? Let's see if we can get this before we step away. That'd be lovely. You know what, Clifton, if you guys don't mind me saying, your comment at 11:14, that's what motivates me for others. You know, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing here, is to literally help others to gain the skills and tools that they need to come out of what you're discussing in 11:14. It's like sport, you know. What's your favorite sport? Do you like basketball? Do you like baseball? You know, when you're passionate about it, you give everything into it, right? Everything. You spend hours on the field playing, training. Why don't we do the same here? Every single day, take our notes, right? What are the strategies? What are the plays? What's the playbook look like? Are we on offense or defense? I love NFL. Absolutely love it. Why? Because I love rugby. Incredible, incredible game. Guys, watch SpaceX. Have a look at SpaceX. Okay, nice volume candle, strong breakthrough. That's the one we were hoping for off of VWAP, 4 candles ago? So let's just see if we get the continuation. Volume's increasing. We want above average volume on the 1 minute. Qs, what's happening with Qs? Let's quickly jump over there. Sharp drop on SPY and Qs. Okay. All right, going back to SpaceX because that's what I'm focusing on. Nice volume candle there. Who helped? SanDisk. Micron testing key levels. And let's go back to SpaceX. Based on this chop, I'd probably exit the position here, but we'll see. My ideal scenario is 70 at pre-market high, and I'll leave 3 runners, so 70% off and 30 up to highs if we get there. Nothing's confirmed yet, but it is looking, I would say, 60-40 bullish. That increases if we break 1140, which looks like it's testing. Looks like it really wants to. Emma, are you still with us? How's your read on SpaceX? Do you agree with me partially? I mean, it's just you and I now. You know, this is between you and I, no one else. Actually, don't answer. Don't answer. So 60-40 went to 50-50. Every candle matters. What we hit 111.45. As long as we stay above VWAP, hold the position. And give it some room to breathe. That used to be my workout repetition, Clifton. Coincidentally, 10 reps. if you quote it out, right? I know exactly which one you're talking about. I can do. When I was 21 in the workout in the gyms, 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. in the morning. Six minutes to sign off. Let's hopefully get something here. Why am I not getting any Benzinga alerts? Okay, back. Let's go back to the 5 and 1. Notice on my chart here on the left, folks, like 10 hidden indicators that we're not even using because we don't need them. Are you going to put me on the spot, Christian? Of course you're welcome, brother. Anytime. Any question, every and any question. I'm an open book. I'll try to be as best as possible. As best as safely possible. One on SpaceX. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it happens in the next 3 minutes. I'd like to anyway, just personal preference. Talking to myself out loud. Excellent. Excellent. Christian, excellent. Excellent. I'll tell you what, I'll send you okay, let me watch this trade and I'll answer you in a minute. Well, in a bit. Let's just see here. This might be what we would be waiting for. But Christian, to answer your question, I can absolutely help you with that and show you what you need to do, how to do it, blah blah, etc. Okay, SpaceX. This is the time. Nice volume. $11.61, we broke through. Great volume. Do we go up to right? Remember our targets. Trim, where are we trimming? Pre-market high. If we get increasing volume. Nicely in profit on those calls, right? What have we had? So now we can tighten our stop. See if we break 112. I think we will. Still room to the upside on the 50, on the 5. Let's jump up to the 15. What does the 15 tell us? Bounce off the signal, about to cross on the 5, RSI, okay. Positive signals. Here we go. All right, could consider trimming. Nice profit. Not, just for you folks in the room, just on the call options right now as it stands, okay? And this is humility, okay? Because we do have red days, but this is the current profit. And this is how easy or how hard it can be. I'm just saying. And it's even higher now. So I could have exited beautifully there. but we waited patiently, so let's let it play out. Nice, beautiful volume. Look at that candle on the one. Right, that's continuation on its way. RSI sitting at 66. EMA is expanding. 112.50 is a key level too, so just keep watching out for the pullback to 9 EMA. I don't think we'll get there, but let's see. Anything's possible. Boom, rejected with strength. This looks like it's going higher. I might trim a little just to take off 20%. Right, trade what we see, not what we want. Up, and there it turns. As I was doing that, I missed it. Oh, not what we want to see. That's why I should have taken my profit. Anyway, I didn't get the full. As long as we stay above 111, we're good. But that's okay. See, those things happen in life. Missed the full, saw the turn coming, and slightly missed it. But I was going to trim anyway. So live trading, folks. Live trading. Looks like we have a healthy range between 110 and 115. Okay, I've overstayed my welcome. I said 11:30. Let's put up the overview. All right, I'm going to manage this trade and extend my stop back below VWAP, which is now just tested. Looking, actually might consider shorts here, but let's see what happens at VWAP. It's a bear. I don't like this bearish volume. This is not good. Okay, testing my stop, and I am out of the calls. That just hit my stop. Out of the calls. And I think that's it for me. I'm going to call it a day. Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the morning. I'll keep up the overviews for you.